and we'll drop the links in the comments for you to check them out. Each of them require you to fill out some member entry questions. Be sure to do that. Otherwise, the system just kind of pops you out. So, and make sure you answer all 3 of the easy questions. This isn't rocket science. And so you can join us and get that exclusive group only content. So you're going to want to join one or both. Because the Beyond Business Mastery is, of course, that it focuses more on business, growing your business, ideas, not to mention our virtual roundtable, which is coming up as well. So make sure you jump on there. And again, you may or may not have heard about our virtual roundtable. We've got one starting today, right after the stream. But if you're not registered, just drop a hashtag VRT in the comments and we'll send you details for the next one.
So welcome everybody. Yeah, the VRT is going to be great. If you're not a part of that, it's something you're going to want to look into, and definitely come and join us on those events. So thanks for spending the time with us. This is a sensitive topic today, we thought it was important to still cover it and bring it to light. And the reason we say it's sensitive is because it implies that you're stuck, right? And most entrepreneurs are either too optimistic or have too much pride to admit it if they were, right? And so just even showing up to something like this, it's like you've succumbed to it, and you've thrown in the towel, so to speak, to admit it. But you know what? The hard truth is that you may be stuck and you don't even know it, because you've been conditioned to act like you are impenetrable, right? And after all, what if your competitors saw your vulnerabilities? Like, oh no, what would happen then? Right? Or worse yet, what if your clients and customers knew about the struggles that you dealt with on a day-to-day or sometimes hourly basis, right? But the fact that you made it here today, right, shows a strength that many entrepreneurs don't have, right? It's really not really 100% shocking to us that that this is such a low attendance for this particular stream, because only 10% of businesses survive in their first year. That means only 10% will actually do what needs to be done. And that's you showing up right here, looking at what the problems are, looking at what the challenges are, looking for solutions, right? That is the strength to look deeper into yourself, to be vulnerable, even if it's just with yourself right now. Because as you're watching, nobody else knows you're watching but you. But even those people that are caught up in whether it's ego or whether it's just old conditioning stuff, right? Just them viewing in scares them, because at some level they have to admit that things aren't as rosy and colorful and rainbows and or unicorns as they like to say that it is. All right. So to really be vulnerable, even if it's just with yourself, and to understand more about what is or has been preventing you from being further ahead on the path to your ultimate vision. If you haven't already realized it, being an entrepreneur is a deeply spiritual path that puts you on a line of growth and evolution much more than anyone ever expects. So start by patting yourself on the back for being brave enough to take this journey. And let's shed some light on some of those things that might be keeping you stuck at the level of success that you're currently experiencing right now, no matter where that is. Okay? Remember, it's okay. We are just as susceptible to this as well. Ross and I are always working on it with each other and with our coaches to dig deeper into these truths for ourselves as well. So we understand how sometimes we got to swallow that pill, right? Sometimes we got to put the ego aside. Sometimes we got to be open and vulnerable. So here's what we've found that lands entrepreneurs in what I call the quicksand box of business excellence. It's a sandbox where entrepreneurs